This time on Video Game Food in Real Life, we'll be making the Tianshu Meat from Genshin Impact. To start, peel and slice some fresh ginger into thin strips, then pat dry your pork leg shank with paper towels, and then you're going to add some oil into a large pot. Make sure the sides are tall enough because we will be braising this. Add in the ginger and saute, then add in the pork leg shank and give it a good sear on both sides. Turn the heat down and add in a half cup of rice cooking wine. Let the alcohol cook out for about 5 minutes, then you're going to add in 4 tablespoons of light soy sauce and give it a good mix. Make sure the ginger is not sticking. Let it cook down, bring to a boil, then you're going to flip it over to make sure the other side gets some color as well. Then we'll be adding in 13 grams of rock sugar. The brand I use is on the screen. Then add in enough water to raise the liquid line to halfway, and then flip it back over as we'll be cooking it on the fat cap now to make sure all that wonderful collagen gets cooked down and to get a beautiful color on the fat cap. Now add in 4 tablespoons of dark soy sauce, bring it to a boil and cover with a lid and let it cook for 30 minutes. Then uncover after 30 minutes to flip it over to make sure every side gets cooked evenly and has even color distribution. Baste it just so the fat cap doesn't dry out, and you'll be repeating this process every 30 minutes for the next 2.5 hours. After each flip, make sure you cover it and continue to simmer on medium-high heat. Also, throughout this 2.5 hour cooking period, check the color and the water level. If you see that the water has reduced too quickly, add a little bit more water as well as more dark soy sauce. Dark soy sauce is used in Chinese cooking to add depth of color as well as depth of flavor, and light soy sauce is used to really control the salinity of the soy sauce. Alright, we're at the last 2 flips of the cooking process. We're going to flip it one more time, bring it up to a boil, cover it, and after 30 minutes remove the cover, flip it just so you can cook the extra color into the fat cap and flavor. I'm going to cover it once more, remove it, and now is the final simmering. You're going to reduce the liquid by probably 1/3, then remove the meat and let it rest on a plate. While your meat is resting, we're going to cook the baby bok choy. You basically just blanch it in water. You don't have to shock it because we'll be serving everything hot. Baby bok choy cooks fairly fast when blanching, probably around 3 to 4 minutes, 5 if you like it extra tender. Here is a look at the final results of your braised pork leg shank. And now we're going to slice it to make it look like the Tianshu meat from Genshin Impact. Please be careful while you do this though. The meat is super hot still, as you can see from the steam coming in, and I'm just making it as squared off as possible. And slice off the extra meat on the bottom just so it's flat. Make sure you don't throw anything away. We're going to slice up the extra trimmings and present it beautifully. Tianshu meat is definitely a play on the traditional Chinese dish called Hong Shao Ti Pang, which literally translates into braised pork leg shank. We usually eat this for Lunar New Year's or just any special occasion. I'm using the baby bok choy to create a ring around the Tianshu meat. We're also going to fill in that center, then place the meat on top of the baby bok choy and spoon over all that delicious broth sauce that we've been cooking for the last 2.5 hours. And now for the grand reveal. The pork is super tender, literally melts in your mouth, and we usually eat this with steamed white rice. It's so delicious. Really hope you guys try it. Let me know what you think in the comments, and we'll see you next time. Bye!